So let's jump right in. Let's go to the garage. Okay, we're not at the right car yet. Let's pick the Porsche. Alright. And let's go to car settings. I guess I have to change oil soon. Anyway, alright, here it is. As you can see, it's in German, but I mean, everything should be at the same spot as in the other language versions, and I'll try and explain or translate if necessary as well as possible. So the focus I took or chose, I guess, is to counteract the oversteer. I mean, I knew, and probably many of you also know, that a lot of Porsches tend to oversteer because the motor is mostly in the back. Oh, is that right? Yeah. And oh, is it that reason? I don't know. I think it's more. It's got more to do with the fact that most of the Porsches are. How do I call this? On front wheel, but rear wheel, I guess. So the tires that are engaged are the ones in the back. Yeah. So I focused on counteracting the oversteer, and I did that by various means. And of course I had to respect the weight limit that was on the daily race I did this tune for, or tuning, I guess. And yeah, what else? Yeah, the weight limitations, and also the in German it's kilowatts. We used to have HP, horsepower, as well, but apparently we don't use it anymore. I don't know. Yeah, anyway, so I followed both those restrictions in that tuning, in this tuning. Alright, so let's take a look. So Aufhängung is suspension, fully adaptable. Yeah, here's already the first thing I focused on. So the height of the... Yeah, what's carrosserie in English? Let me see. Carrosserie, English. Alright, the body of the car. Thanks. So that's the height adaptation of the body of the car. So and as the descriptions show, here you can read them. So when you tune a car, read this stuff because it's really helpful, and you learn a lot about tuning, which I appreciate. Okay, so by reading this I realized I have to lift the front and lower the back. So front is front in German, and Heck is in the back of the car in English. So yeah, the front higher, the back lower. Then I don't know if I changed something there. You'll have to look in your settings in your standard settings. I mean, you can all copy all of this stuff, but I also want to explain why I did what I did, and yeah, kind of the effects it had as well. Stabilisator is stabilizer, so here I set it to 10, here to 1. Yeah, the stabilizer, so I made it harder in the front, apparently, and softer in the back. Yeah, because here it says a harder front stabilizer facilitates rather, or makes more likely a understeer, while a harder back stabilizer rather leads to oversteer. So that's why I set it the way I set it. So what's this? Compression. Oh yeah, the hardness of the compressors. So yeah, either you just copy my setup or you read the stuff in your own language and try to understand and change it the way you want it to have, I guess. What else? Yeah, that's also about the compressors. Frequency, I don't know if I changed anything there. I think I changed something here. Yeah, what is this in English? It's got to do with how the tires are bent, I guess. Winkel in English. Oh, okay, the toe angle. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, you'll just have to read it to understand, because I think the video will be too long if I explain everything. But it's, yeah, as I said, the tips here are very useful and you learn a lot about what it does. So as I said, the main focus of mine was to make oversteer a lot less likely and make the car more stable. Also, of course, I also focused on acceleration and high speed. More acceleration than high speed because it was for Deep Forest, the track Deep Forest. And yeah, let's see while I'm talking about it. So I set the top speed to, I fixed it to 260 because in the description it says if you fix it the high speed to a certain value, acceleration is also better. So yeah, given that the track Deep Forest has many turns and only some straights and a very long straight, and also the start and finish straight is kind of long, but still the rest of the track so many turns, and I think, or I valued it more to be faster in the turns, and also trying to get a good high speed and acceleration for the straights. And the way I came to this value is just by trying it out without a fixed high speed and seeing how fast I can go at maximum. And I think I also set the speed 10 km/h higher. If you use miles per hour, which I never understand why you would do that, then you will have to check this out by yourself. Do it the way I did it. I think that's an efficient way. And yeah, also, I don't know, miles per hour, I mean, the values are just so low, like, and aren't as exact, you know. But anyway. Okay, differential, fully adaptable, and yeah, I set the values to 60. Just read the stuff by your own. It's really self-explanatory. Or maybe that's all, or even all the standard values, I don't know. So aerodynamics, what does it say here? Yeah, here also I came to the values that I came to by once again making the car a little higher in... oh, what is it? Yeah, once again, the focus was making the car less likely to understeer, make everything more stable, have no unexpected ways of behaving of the car, and yet also facilitating a good acceleration and high speed. What else? Motor control, fully adaptable. Here I put it to 73 to meet the performance limitations of the daily race that I did the setup for. I also put 43 kilograms of weight in there, of extra weight for meeting the weight restrictions, and I put it rather in the back, I think. Okay, negative values represent more front weight. Okay, what do I have? I have minus 50, so okay, so I focused to put the weight on in the front. Yeah, so that the back doesn't come around as easily, or at all even. Ideally. Yeah, and that's also why, yeah, so what I said in the beginning was correct. If the weight is more in the back, then oversteering is also more likely, and given the fact that the motor is in the back, or the engine, that's another reason for the other reason I gave in the beginning, that Porsches oftentimes tend to oversteer a little. So yeah, I also focused on putting the extra weight rather to the front than to the back. Yeah, and the motor performance, or the engine performance limitation, I put to 86 once again. So this combination of the performance limitation and the engine power limitation, this combination of the value 73 and 86 worked so that I met the limitations for the daily race I did the setup for once again. Okay, the gears, yeah, already talked about that. Fully adaptable race and 260 km/h. No, what's this called again? No NOS, I guess. Well, NOS is a brand, but I don't know the term for the thing runs right now, the description. Yeah, here ohne means without, aus is deactivated, or yeah, and yeah, air filter, race version, same for the exhaust, whatever. Yeah, and here this thing I set to normal. Carbon brakes, race, I don't know, race, what is this? Okay Google, Belag, English. Once again, okay Google, Belag, English. Topping, covering rather, I think. Thank you. So the brake cover, I guess, brake covers. Also race edition. Handbrake, normal. And brake balance, yeah, brake control, I guess. And also okay Google, Kupplung und Schwunggrad, Englisch. Okay, so the clutch and flywheel. Yeah, race edition. Alright, and yeah, I think that's it. So if you need more explanation or more help, just write in the comments. I will reply. And I think that's it. And if you want to see this setup in action, I will link the corresponding race at the end of the video in the suggestions, and I think I will also put it in the description. So thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful for you, also not too boring. Well, what am I saying? Also not boring, and yeah, I guess see you next time, and have fun. Goodbye.